All right. I tried my latest save again after starting everything over, and I'm still having the same problem. So we're gonna do one more thing here. We're gonna go way back to the earliest save I have on Ningu's. Wondering why this one doesn't have a number next to it and the other ones do. Not sure what that means, but let's just go back to the earliest save. And if things are still corrupted, I think what I'm going to do, just to move things forward, I think I'll probably spawn the raider into creative mode, and we'll just finish it up there because, you know, I'm tired of screwing around with this. So let's try this though. If this one doesn't work, yeah, I think that's what we'll do, because, I mean, I don't even know what else is broken in my save. I mean, there could be all kinds of other problems too, so... And that's something I don't want to troubleshoot on stream, of course. And the goal here, of course, is to get the raider all finished out. And so that's what we want to do. I want to see, though... What do we got here? Alright, well, we only have a stack and a half of Neo in this save. It's not a whole lot, but hopefully it'll be enough to... I mean, you know, worst comes to worst, we can always come back here too, in this ship, if we have to. So let's just go ahead and head back and see. I guess the other thing I need to look at too is... Don't have a whole lot of fuel in there, so... Just see how this goes. It's gonna be a bummer though, you know, if I lost the save, because I mean, I've been playing this game, this particular playthrough, since last fall. So I'll basically lose, you know, what, 4 or 5 months of gameplay. I'm not happy about that, but let's just see what happens here. I mean, even if it was a situation where I lost all my buildings on Akua, that would suck, but it's not even... The game's crashing when I go to Akua. So, you know, there's nothing I can do about that. I mean, that's basically game over. Yeah, I have been working on the ship a long time. It was a much bigger project than I anticipated. The most important thing, though, is that we saved the ship itself, and I'm pretty sure it'll be okay, because I think blueprints are saved in a different location than the actual save game itself. On the single player, anyway. I hope that's the case. It has to be, because all my blueprint items are available to me, no matter what game I'm playing on. I think that's my lake right there. But if we're okay here, then, I mean, you know, I lost a couple hours of mining, but that's not the end of the world. I'll take that over, you know, the world actually ending in this playthrough. All right, let's see what happens. I'm not getting the weird stuttering, so that's a good sign. Oh, am I? I don't know. Not as bad as it was. Oh, that's looking good, guys. That's looking good. I think we're good. I have no idea. Well, you know, I mean, why do these things ever happen, right? But it's like, I think we're okay. All right, let's line her up here. Wrong button there, old guy. There we go. All right, cool. We are back in business. Let's kill the thrusters. Before I forget, let's call this. We're gonna call this the Red Raider because I'm gonna make it red. Red with black trim. And if it, we can always change it later if we need to. So, let's see. As far as tweaks to the ship itself, I wanted to add some more fuel tanks in here. Because we run out of fuel faster than I like. I just need to look around and decide where I want to put those. I'd rather not take out any RCSs. We could maybe put... What do we have going on here? We've got the ventilator down there. I had kind of intended to add more ammo boxes in here, so I'm not sure if I want to take up too much more space in here. I wonder, are the fuel tanks airtight? Because if they are, then we could pop out that plate and put some more in here. I guess let's go find out. Oh, let's grab our ore too and get it smelting up. The other thing too is, as I've kind of used the ship over the last few hours, when I was doing off camera, there was a couple of times where I was mining and I got attacked by some drones on Ninkus, and getting up here, especially when you're kind of in a panic and you got rockets coming in, is a bit of a pain in the butt. So I'm thinking it still might be a good idea to put some ramps on here. And maybe even take these, all of this back off again and, put the rockets back here on the wing somewhere. So let's mess with that a little bit too. But what we want to do first is we want to get all this ore smelting up in our furnace back in the other base. Oh, I guess I have 2 full stacks of Neo and then some, so that's a little better. Just have a few more things that we got off of Ningus too that we'll just put in there for now. And let's put some canned food in there. Do I have enough room? I have enough room to take some of this back to the base. Okay. We're gonna have to do a little bit of repairing on this too. What does it take to make a repair bay? Five Zascosium alloy. apparently I don't have enough Zascosium to do that. Okay. Well, that sucks. We're gonna have to repair this by hand then. So I guess the one thing we could maybe look at though is could see if the traders have some Zascosium we could buy. Oh wow, that meteorite's still there. I thought these things disappeared when you left the planet. Huh. You remember the first block I put in, Tat? Yeah, that was a long time ago, man. Good morning, Siri. Or I guess afternoon for you. How are you doing today, hon? Are we on for 7 Days to Die at 9 o'clock for you? 2 o'clock for me? All right. Well, at least we saved the world, even though, you know, we lost several hours of mining and minerals. So, all things considered, it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. Let's throw all that in there. Turn our furnace on. And it looks like my stupid motion sensor is still not working. It's supposed to turn the lights on when I come down and turn them off when I leave, but it's doing the exact opposite. So I think since it's screwed up, let's just take it down for now. I'll worry about fixing that later. No, not a high priority right now. Just something, just bugs me is all. How's our base fuel doing? All right, it's not too bad. We should probably top that off now that we have the furnace running here. Hey, how's it going, Jay? And Shoto, good morning, my friend. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful Saturday. We, if you're just now joining me, I had a corrupted game save, and so it took me about 20-30 minutes to get that sorted out. And we had to revert back to an older save, but the important thing is that it worked. So I'm getting a little bit worried there. All right, I don't have room for this stuff, so let's get that out of there. I want to plant some of these other alien I don't even think flour's a thing anymore. Is it? They removed that? I can't remember. Let's pull those eggs out of there and we'll put this in there. I do need to do some work on the farm here too, but again, that's going to be an off-camera thing. Let's pull the tomato. No, let's pull the pears out. We'll put the eggs in, and we'll chow down on these. Jay, when is Siri ever happy with you, man? You definitely have to stream tonight to tell our fans all about Jay's curry making blunder. You need your own reality show. Jay, did you screw up a batch of curry, man? That sucks. That's hilarious, though. One of these days, I hope to visit the UK. I've always wanted to visit it, and if I do, I'll make it a point to come and visit you guys. We'll have dinner, but we'll make sure that we don't let Jay make it, though. Oh, that's funny. Guess we'll put that in there for now. All right, what am I doing down here? I came down to smelt ore, so we're doing that. And, what? Let me look at something here. Guess we can't even make plasmas in that constructor. So let's stop this for a minute and just grab... Oh. I thought it smelted all of these at once. I didn't know it did one at a time. I don't know why I thought that. Okay, let's move. Let's get a couple things of Sathium going then. In fact, we could even take that and get it going in the constructor while we're doing other stuff. Okay, so let's turn that back on. It's awesome. Siri just doesn't have any patience. Siri, patience. Okay. Trying to think here. I guess the main reason we came back here is just to get the ore smelting. So we need to make some more oxygen tanks. I'm really tempted to go mine up that copper too. But I always run out of time, so I think I better stay on task here and not do that. But we need lights and we need oxygen tanks. Let's stick this in here and we'll get it cooking up. Okay, good. And we'll put this Neo in here as well. Now, can I make plasma cannons for the ship? That is the question. So let's go to a small vessel filter. It needs ascosium for railguns too. And 4 plasmas. Shit. Okay, well, I guess we're still stuck with Gatlings and rockets for now. That's a bummer. I want to make... So what do I do? What I want to do? I want to make some more fuel tanks. So let's get 2 more of those going. And I want to make some more lights. Let's make 2 more of those. And I thought I had made a bunch of running lights. I did. Okay, so we have running lights in there. Let's grab the ramp block again. Hardened steel plate. All this stuff can go back in the constructor. I'm not even sure why I set it in here. Shutter window blocks. We'll take those. Take the RCSs. We need the texture tool. And armored window blocks. And we'll take a stack of those in case we need them for some reason. And I think that's good for those. Okay, so we have 2 more fuel tanks. I'm thinking, well, let's see how many we have on there right now. Go back to here and get those back going again. Because we were running out of fuel just a little too quickly, I think. Just wait till you get the full unedited tale tonight. Okay, I'll wait. That's when you're putting Aaron to bed. So she'll do that while you're putting him to bed so you can't defend yourself. I gotcha. Well, Siri ain't no dummy. I mean, she knows what to do. Okay, so let me think about this. Let's okay, first thing is, are these airtight? That's the first thing I need to know. They are not. Okay, that's a problem. That is a problem because that means we cannot put them up here and remove this plate or we won't have a seal. Are the guns airtight? Well, even if they are, I still don't want to do that because if the gun itself gets damaged, because it's in the line of fire, we could be in trouble there too. So we're going to have to put them back here somewhere. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably 9. Well, here, why am I doing this the hard way? We have 14 fuel tanks on here already? Are you kidding me? Really? That many? Who built this ship? Okay, yeah, I didn't think I had that many on here. Goodness, okay. See, the thing is I just don't really want to get rid of any RCSs. So I think what we're gonna do is... Oh, wait a minute, hold on. We might be able to do this. Yeah, okay, check this out. Let's put let's go make 4 more and then we can add 6 into here. And that way we're not sacrificing any RCSs. I knew a solution would present itself. And yeah, we're gonna have to fix this guy up before we start painting it. I'm thinking since we're gonna be limited to rockets and Gatlings for now, let's make some more Gatling guns so at least we have more firepower with those. So we'll make 3 more Gatlings and we need 4 more fuel tanks. Get all that unqueued. Small vessel. I'll tell you what though, guys, it's taken me a long time to build a ship, but I sure have had fun doing it. And I'm looking forward to capital ship build. I'm going to start off with a basic barge type capital ship, something that we can, you know, put together relatively quickly with relatively inexpensive components, just so I can get out into space and to the other planets. And then once we get a good stock of the high-level ores, you know, then we'll start in earnest on a serious capital ship. And I don't know at this point what that's going to look like, but we'll figure it out as we go, like we always do, you know. Let's add 2 more rocket launchers to the ship as well. And while that stuff is cooking up, let's get the ship repaired before we do anything else. Do that. Sathium up. You'll wait for Jay to come on too, Sari? Oh, did you? Okay, nice. Nice. The other thing that I think I would like to do, and I mentioned this the other night, is I think I want to add more landing gears. Just because, I mean, you know, this thing would be really prone to tipping over in real life. Just because of how wide it is, you know? So we could leave those gears where they are and put some more out here on the wings. That's one option. Or option number 2 is that we could remove them and extend them out to the edge right about there on both sides. And that would give it, you know, more of a stable base. I might do that actually now that I look at it, because that way we can kind of keep things clear under the wings here. We're gonna need room for weapons and all that too. Oh wow, shit, we lost some thrusters, didn't we? Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to fix that then too. I sure wished I had a repair bay right about now. Let's finish getting these fuel tanks in place. Those go there. Like that, and like that. Okay. Look what we have room to put 2 more RCSs. Check this out. Beautiful. Unfortunately, I can't put any up on the ceiling there because then it won't let me get through. That's what I call an engineering section, man. We have to organize all of our storage too. That's something though that I don't know. I might just try to. Oh yeah, I can't do that because those are half blocks there. Okay, I was gonna see if I could stick RCS up there. All right, let's repair. So I guess the first thing we need to do is replace the thrusters that we lost. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 thrusters per side. See how many got blown up over here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we need two more thrusters to put back over there. All right, so small vessel and devices and 2 thruster blocks. I think that's probably good enough on the Sathium. We'll let the constructor make the rest of it as it needs to. All right, well, that's going to take a couple minutes, so let's come back out here. So what else is broken on this thing? Starting from the top, we need to pop the cockpit with 1 repair. One of the doors is done, or damaged rather. So cockpit, doors. We have 1 RCS. Let's see where that is. Let's see. We want this, and we want to go to repair. Is it that door? It was that door, okay? And we'll hit the cockpit. And looks like the RCS is over here. Is this one here? Nope. How about this one here? Nope. It's none of those. Okay. There you go. It was that one there. Okay. This is going to take me a little while, guys. Sorry about that, but I don't have the materials that I need to make a repair bay, so we're going to have to do this the hard way. Unfortunately. Wrong button. Okay, that takes care of that stuff. Good morning, Dan. How are you doing, my friend? Or afternoon for you, rather. Oh yeah, the flying prawn. That was that was like unbelievable, man. It was so funny. If you guys get a chance, take a look at the highlight that I put up on my Twitch channel or my YouTube channel if you follow me there. There's a clip. It's about, I don't know, 2-3 minutes long. And basically, I was playing Subnautica last night. We were streaming it last night. And I got in a fight with a ghost Leviathan. And the thing basically kind of glitched through to the terrain. It popped back out and it headbutted me. And it launched me like way the hell up into the sky and tossed me all the way across to the other end of the map. It was just the funniest thing ever. Never happened again in a million years. Well, unless it's a known issue, I don't know, but it was absolutely hilarious, man. So you guys check that out when you get a chance. We had a really fun Subnautica stream yesterday. 7-hour stream. All right, let's get... These are thrusters on the side. So let's do those first. And unsurprisingly, they're all kind of over where we took a bunch of damage here. So I'm thinking... let's just take all of these off for the moment. And then we'll kind of do a sweep, at least about here. So it's that one, and that one. While we're at it, we might as well repair these blocks too. Wanting to buy a repair bay. If you're new to this game, a repair bay is something that you can attach to a base or a capital ship, and then you park the ship on top of it, and then basically it just shoots this laser with nanots or nanobots or whatever the hell it is, and they repair your ship automatically, so you don't have to do it manually. But it does not, in Alpha 7 here, replace missing blocks. When they come out with the Alpha 8, they're going to have a feature called Repair to Blueprint, which will actually replace missing blocks too, according to what's on the blueprint, and that's going to be really, really useful. One of the several things in Alpha 8 that I'm really looking forward to in this game. Okay, so we know we have to put 2 more thrusters in there. So let's fix this back up in the meanwhile. I think this will be a slope block here. And this one will probably be a corner coming out, I'm guessing. And then we'll stick the 2 thrusters in there. These will be normal blocks. That will be a slope block. And this will be a slope block, and this will be a corner. Okay, so that should fix that back up. Let's run and get the thrusters, and then we'll start working on the next part that needs to be fixed up. What instrument do I play? I play several instruments, actually. I'm primarily a guitarist, but I also play the bass guitar. I can hold my own on the drums, though I'm not by any means an expert drummer. And I can play a little bit of keyboards too. But I've been playing music all my life, so my family is very musical, always has been. So I kind of inherited that from my parents. So yeah, I'm looking into, kind of along those lines, as a matter of fact, I'm looking into getting a nice mixer board that I can also use as an interface to the computer, and upgrading my microphone to a professional grade broadcast mic. I'm using the Blue Yeti right now. I can't talk. The Blue Yeti is probably one of the best USB microphones that you can get on the market. But I want to upgrade to pro audio stuff. I've got vocal microphones in with my PA system that my band uses, but those mics aren't really ideal for broadcasting. So I'm going to be looking at that fairly soon here. Pithy Plin, thank you very much for the follow. I greatly appreciate that. And welcome to Old Guy Gaming Channel, where we have all kinds of fun, even though the old guy forgets shit all the time, because the mind is the first thing to go. Because I'm forgetting what the hell I'm doing right now. I guess we came here to get the thrusters, right? Okay. Yeah, man, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate that. I appreciate all of you guys coming and hanging out with me. I really do. Streaming is, I started off as a YouTuber, and I still have a YouTube channel. But I have to tell you, streaming is just so much more enjoyable for a number of reasons. Not, probably the most important being is just, hanging out with you guys and interacting with, people and stuff. Okay, so that puts those in place. And let's see, we'll pop these in place too. That'll go there, that'll go there. This will be a normal plate. I guess we want one more of these here. And this, I believe, is a corner. There we go. All right, so that fixes that up. Let's get the grates back in place. And then we'll continue our repairing endeavors. Is that going the same direction? Yes, it is. Beautiful. All fixed on that side. Let's go into our map and hit these and delete the ones that we've repaired. And see what's next that we have to fix. Okay, so everything all the way down to this point should be correct. We got one of the big thrusters and one of the probably vertical thrusters that we need to fix. So let's show those on the HUD so we can see where they are. Anyways, what I was talking about, that mixer, I'll be able to use it for, both broadcasting here on Twitch, but I can also, if I need to, we can use it in the band for recording and stuff like that too. So it'll be a nice, it basically eliminates the need for, extra sound cards and extra interfaces for the PC. If you want to route different channels through a mixer board, which is exactly what I want to do. And I'm doing that right now, but I'm using a software mixer to do it, and it works pretty good for the time being, but I want to, get the good stuff for that. Eventually. Okay, looks like all of our weapons need repairing. So let's just do that now, because we don't need to mark those. We know where they're all at. And while we're here, let's go ahead and add in these 3 additional Gatlings, because we're kind of stuck with Gatlings for now. What I'm going to do, though, if you missed this earlier, is I'm going to take and spawn this in tonight on the multiplayer server. And on the multiplayer server, I've got, I've got all the good ores, all the high-level ores, plenty of them. And so we'll add the plasma cannons there, and then at that point, we'll make any fine, last-minute tweaks that we need to make, and then I'll put this up on the workshop tonight or tomorrow morning for people to download. Okay. Let's get everything else repaired on the front end here. We took a pretty good beating. I mean, the ship as a whole held up really well when we got into combat the other night. But, we definitely have some damage here that we got to take care of. Let's see, can I get... Oh, never mind, that's not going to work. For some reason, you can do everything in the game with the drone that you can in person, except for repair. I keep forgetting that. It doesn't let you repair in it. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's by design, but it's kind of weird. We need to replace a block. Here, I think that's going to be this one. If you're wondering why this looks kind of weird on the front too, it's just because I'm very limited in Empyrion on what they give me to work with for half blocks. And they don't have any half blocks with this angle on it, and so that's why I had to kind of do that the way it is. I'm not happy with it, but I don't think there's anything I can do about it. It's just the way it has to be, you know? Put that back in there. Okay, let's finish repairing our thrusters. We have a thruster over here. This is a 3x10x3. Hold on a second. Let's put that block back. So it's 3 meters up from here. And it's an XL. So I think it's... I'm not really sure where it is. I don't think it's this one, is it? Because this is an XXL. Oh. Well, that one needed repairing anyways. But these should be double XL thrusters, not XLs. So I'm still need to repair something here. Is it possibly this one? Or that one in there? Nope. Okay. Maybe it is... Maybe it's this one. Nope, that one's okay too. I'm just a little confused why it's putting the marker right here. And it's 1.3 meters down. I guess the only way we're going to really figure that out is if we actually go down here. Huh. I'm a little confused about where that's at. Let's put this stuff back. I don't think those are 3x10s. I think those are the XL 3x10. There's no way those are 10 blocks long. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Let's get these other ones done, and then we'll come back over here. Let me put everything back, though, before I forget. Sometimes it can be a little weird, you know, trying to figure this stuff out. At least it is for me. It is going in the right direction, right? Yes. Dan, thank you, my friend, for that subscription. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. You are awesome sauce, man. Dan's, for those of you who don't know who he is, he's been hanging with me for quite some time. He first discovered my YouTube channel, and he's a great guy. He plays with us on the 7 Days to Die server, and just love having him around. And thank you again, man. I really appreciate that. It's very kind of you to send that sub my way. Make an old guy feel really good about things. Okay. Dan, are you gonna be with us this afternoon? Hope you will. Okay, so this thruster is an XXL, so it's almost certainly going to be one of these guys. Yeah, it was that one there. Okay, good. Awesome. Okay. Cool, man. Thanks again, bro. I really appreciate that. Okay, let's start over here. So we'll delete all of these, and then we'll see what's left. So everything is good all the way down to there. You can see, guys, why this is such a pain in the butt on a big ship like this to repair all this stuff manually. See, now it's not telling me I have any more damaged thrusters, so sometimes it gets weird like that. Maybe I repaired it, but it didn't. I just didn't notice it. I don't know. But other than a railgun and a rocket launcher, it looks like all of our components are fully repaired. We just got to do blocks now. So let's get the guns. I'm not even sure how useful it is having only 2 railguns on here, because railguns are something you kind of want to use as a cluster of guns. So if you have them grouped up, a volley from those can be devastating. But you also have to be pretty accurate with them too, because like a gun in real life, you know, they're pretty much an instant hit. They're extremely fast, probably the highest velocity of any weapon in this game. And so, you know, even if you're off just a little bit, you're going to miss. But man, if you can make contact and you have a bunch of those, you're going to do some major damage to rails. Okay, so I guess all that's left then is just to do blocks. So we're going to kind of just eyeball stuff here, and if we see any damage anywhere, Okay, there's a couple spots. You know, the funny thing too is, oh no, I guess we did take a couple hits up here. I was going to say we didn't really get hit in the front, but we did on this side. I was, overall though, I'm very pleased with the ship and how it performs. It's very tough and hold its own really well in PvE. PvP, I don't know. I'm not sure how well it will do in PvP. I guess it just depends upon, you know, what weapons it has and how skilled the pilot is and how skilled the opponent is. But it could possibly be viable for PvP. We might have to test that out. Maybe we can on the multiplayer server, I can get in a dogfight with Widow or something and see if I can how well it'll do. I won't do that though until we have access to a repair bay. Well, I guess we do have repair bays on the multiplayer server though, so. All right, anything else up here? Yeah, we got some spots over this way. Just kind of sweep along here with the repair tool. Whenever we see these little dimples in the blocks, that's where we know we gotta do some repairing here. Claude Voy, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. How's your day going, dude? You're gonna build an underground garden? That sounds good, Dan. That sounds good. We need that. I see that Siri said we're on day 17 on the server. I wasn't able to join the group last week because I was out of town on a business trip, so I missed last week's playthrough on our Saturday show. So looking forward to doing that this afternoon. Only have 2 hours left. My goodness, where does the time go? Of course, if I didn't have to fiddle around with corrupted saves for the first hour of the stream, that would have helped. All right, I don't know. I can't really see anything else that's jumping out at me for repair needs. But if we come across, that's got to be flipped around. If we come across any more damage as we go along, we'll fix it at that point. Okay, I think it's time to paint. Oh wait, no, it's not yet time to paint. It's not yet time to paint. I want to change this whole hardpoint thing here. And we also need to put some lights, more lights on too. The problem with this, you guys, after, you know, taking the ship out for a while on Ninkyus, and I played for a couple hours off camera too, just to gather more ores. And in the process of doing that, my saved game became corrupted. And that's why I was saying earlier when I first started the stream, I ended up fiddling around with that for a long time. But anyway, there was a couple times when I was mining, and of course I had to do it by hand, and I got attacked by drones. So I had to hurry up and scramble back to get into the ship. And, you know, when you're in a hurry and you've got rockets incoming and shit like that, it's real easy to miss this, you know, or you know, not get inside. So this is just, I don't think this is a practical setup. So we're going to take this back down and we're going to go back to a ramp configuration on the doors here. I think we need to do it for practical reasons. So let's remove all of this. And we'll do the same on the other side. Okay. Now, let me mess with this a little bit. Looks like we need another ramp block anyway. Actually, we're going to need 2 ramp blocks. So we got 1 by 1, 3 by 1, 1 by 2 by 1, 1 by 3 by 1, 1 by 4 by 2. That's probably the one that we want. I think though, okay, so I need 3 more of these, so let's get those cooking up while I'm considering a couple of things there. So we'll get 3 more of those queued up. Looks like we've got a couple more spots here that need fixing. All right. So, I think what we'll do is let's take that back down for a second. Let's put these blocks back. No, which, what am I looking for? These. Okay, so we'll put those back there. And then I think what we'll do here for the ramps is... what is that gonna look like if we do that? We want this one here, and we want to rotate it that way. And no, I don't like that. But I think we have another option that would actually work. And I think that option is this block here. That way the ramp attaches correctly, visually speaking. The game doesn't care about it, but I do. What the hell? Oh, never mind. That does, really? Will that attach at that angle? No, it only rotates on this axis. So I think that is what we want. And you know, you still got to kind of jump up on it, but it's much easier than trying to jump all the way up there. Plus, we're going to put another one next to it to give it some more room. Okay, so let's go get the other one. Uh-oh. Had a little freeze up there for a second. Claude Void, no, I have not done that, but I have them in my inventory, so we will do that after I get the ramps in place. For the lights to point up. Oh, you've already built the garden, Dan. Okay, awesome, man. Cool. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Did you put in the rodent traps and all that kind of stuff to keep them, you know, from destroying the garden? See how it, like, does that vertical thing? It's weird. And what we can do too is we can set up a motion sensor to cause these to automatically retract. So we might mess with that too, but that's going to be like the very last thing we do, even if we have time at all. If I don't get to that in this stream, we can work on that in the multiplayer game tonight. No, what? Why the hell is it not snapping right? That was weird. Okay. Is that the right? Is that the same ramp as over here? Yeah, that's the same one. Okay. For some reason, it looked shorter to me. But it's going to be a lot easier to quickly get back on the ship, to board the ship this way than it was before. So I think this just makes more sense to do that. Okay, lights. Lights and then guns and then paint. Lights, guns, and paint. So, how do we want to do this? We could remove the points from the end, or we could leave those in place. What if we did something like this? Okay, and then take our lights. And I think we're going to want this one. And we're going to want to flip it this way. The only thing about that is, if we do that, is this block here going to block part of the light, or is the game not going to care about that? You know what I'm saying? I guess let's try it. Let's just try it and see what happens. And I actually want to we should put some glass, some hardened glass over this to give them a little protection too. Well, the missiles make it by the curved wingtips up front. Yeah, they did in the stream the other night, no problem. So I'm pretty sure they will. I mean, we've got all kinds of space though, you know, to mount weapons and stuff underneath the wings. So I think we still have a couple of blocks here that we need to fix. So let's run back here and get some... Well, do I have hardened glass? I do have some armored glass. Okay. Oh, you know what, though? We can't... Just remembered that we can't put angled glass over a block. How stupid is it going to look if we did this? And then this. Whoops. I don't think we can cover that one. Let's finish it out, and then I'll get a bird's eye view from it, and I'll see if I like it or not. Okay. Does this look stupid or not? What do you guys think? The other option is just not to put the armor on the lights, and, you know, the lights will get blown out sometimes. But I mean, you know, they're right there in the line of fire, so there's a high probability that they will get blown out. So the armor will make them last longer. And we can cover these too. You think it looks good, Dan? I don't... it's not like bothering me. I think it's probably okay. It's too bad though that, you know, there wasn't a way we could slap an angled block on these, but the game doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Because even though this light is angled to us, it looks that way. In reality, it's a full cube in terms of the space that it's taking up. So that's why I had to do it that way. All right, well let's run with this then. I think I'm okay with it. Now, you know what though? Let's test that. Let's actually test that. We need more gas. Okay, let's take this to the night side, and I just want to see if those lights are actually working. Yeah, I guess we want to go east if we want to hit night as soon as possible. We'll just see if the lights are pointing enough, you know, giving us enough light so we can see what's going on above. Because we had that problem Let's zoom in a little bit too. We had that problem the other night when we were taking out the patrol vessel. I was mostly underneath it, and so I couldn't see what I was shooting at because the lights were all pointing downward. We'll head over to this cliff here. Yeah, I think that works. I think that works. One thing I'm noticing though is because I have those lights all the way on the tips, when we get up really close, you know, we kind of lose some of that. So I wonder if we should put some lights a little further back and a little further out on the wings too. You guys see what I'm saying there? So if we get right up in there, I don't know. I mean, we can still see though, I guess. It's not completely blocking it. The important thing is that you can see your crosshair, right? Because the crosshair is actually where the guns are going to be aiming. And I think we can see that okay, so I might leave it the way it is. I think we'll go with that. Siri, I've been working on this ship for months. Now, granted, not every day, of course. Usually only once a week for a few hours. But yeah, it's it's taken a very long time. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, let's run with that. Remember, we can always change it up later if we need to. Nothing's set in stone here. I like how the red lights, though, you know, inside the fuselage kind of give everything that red glow. And that's another reason why I don't really want to put too many white lights on it, because I want it to have, you know, that red look to it. Okay, the next thing I think we want to do is we want to put some running lights on this. Let's close these ramps for now. Or no, actually, let's not do that yet. Let's get the weapons on. So we have 6 rockets. I think that's plenty of rockets for turret busting on POIs. And I will probably upgrade these later to homing rockets, but I don't have the all the resources to make those right now. So where do we want to put these suckers? I'm thinking somewhere in this neck of the woods. These blocks here, I think, are covering up RCSs, I think. Or no, thrusters, okay. So we could... What the hell, man? Where did I learn how to park? Ah, shit, okay. I gotta think about this for a second. So... if we put 3 rockets on each side, what if we put them up here? The problem I think we're going to run into, though, is you know, that we have the thruster there that are going to stick out. Unless we do this. Well, okay, the other thing I have to consider though is that we can't go any higher than that or they're going to run right into the ramp. So that's not going to work. Okay, let's forget that idea. So if we put them here, we could put them underneath the thruster, but that would put them down really low. And I don't know if I like that idea. So what are our other options here? Could put them out here, but my plan is to have a whole bank of rail guns, you know, kind of going diagonally this way out to the edge of the wing. So if we do that, we can't really put the rockets there. The other consideration is putting them back here again, but we'd have to go 3 down. Let's just look at that for a second. Let's just look at that. Well, see, now the problem with that though then is then we're kind of weakening the fuselage a little bit because this is all double armored here. I'd rather put these on the wings. All right, so here's an idea. Here's an idea. What if we did this? Okay, let's just bring them out then. That could work. What do you guys think? We could even go like that. Move them over a little more. What if we did 4 on each side? That would be devastating. It'd be expensive though too. A volley of 8 rockets all at once. That would do some big old damage. I think let's stick with 3 per side. For now, anyway. And I kind of like this setup. Yeah, I like this setup. Okay, let's do that then. Okay, let's pop the symmetry plane on here. Make sure it's even. Looks like it is. You like that, Dan? Okay, yeah, I do too. I think that's the way to do it. That's where we had him, right? Yeah. Good. Now we'll armor them up. Armor up. And we'll use these little thin ones again, like we've been doing. I think I want to just put flat ones on the bottom here. Yeah, that looks good. Oh no, I have these turned the wrong way. Silly old guy. There we go. Let's check this side, make sure it's good. We're not going to be able to put anything in here because this block's taking up that space. We should be able to put one here, though. I think. Oh, maybe not. No, it's not going to let us do it because of the corner blocks taking up that space. We might be able to, though. Let's try something here. Nah, it's not gonna let me do that. Let's go back to this configuration. We could put something there just to kind of help protect it from shots coming in through this way. And yeah, I think that'll work. Except for, I think we want to do this. There, that's better. Nothing can fit in there, so we'll have to do the trick. All right. Let's fix this issue with the well, not issue, but change up the landing gears. So to do that, I want to move this ship out of the way for a second. Oh, for goodness sakes. Here. Let's turn this off too, by the way. All right, we're going to need to put the ship up on blocks for a second so I can get underneath it. I probably moved it over too far now that I think about it, but we'll go grab some base blocks. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move this back onto the pad a little bit so I can tell where the best spot is to place these. Shouldn't have moved it off all the way. Okay, so let's put a block here. And we'll put one here, maybe? Yeah, that'll probably work. And then we'll put one out this way for the wings to sit on. Maybe about right there, and one right here. Yeah, let's try that. She's up on blocks. Barely. Okay, well, that'll work. As long as I can walk underneath her, that's all that matters. Okay, let's move these things over. What I want to do is I want to move them right out to the end here. I don't like them sitting right on the thrusters, though. In the real world, that wouldn't work at all. So maybe what we'll do is... Yeah, I don't think I want the ship to be any higher, though, because it's already high enough. Well, that's not going to work, though. That's going to bug me because it's not going to be... Obviously, you can't put the weight of the ship on the end of the thrusters. The game will let me do it. But my sensibility won't let me do it. My practical side. So, oh, wrong block. This block. Let's put these back. We want this. But what else could we do with these guys? We could maybe bring them back a little further and put them here, I guess. Yeah, that would make more sense. Let's try that. Come on, there we go. Oh, except for... No, that's not gonna work either. That's not gonna work either. So we're gonna have to bring this down to the same... level. Now, here's something though, now that I'm thinking about this. What if we actually did have the ship sit a little lower? Where the hell did my front landing gears go? Did I accidentally remove them when I was repairing that? There should be a landing gear here. Huh. I don't know. I think I do want to keep it at the same height. Because then it allows you to walk underneath the wings. So let's see. To do this, then we're gonna need to bring it down to there, I think, right? I believe so. Just trying to think if there would be a nicer looking block that we could put in there, so it's just not cubes. But what about this? Hey Taz, how's it going, man? What you up to today? Let's flip this around. Now, how's that going to look though on the landing gears? Is that going to look stupid now? Almost had it. Okay, let's get straight. Oh, this is 4 blocks. Okay, I was thinking it was 3 blocks for some reason. Okay, now let's see if we can get that to go on there. Line it up there. Hit the page down key. I don't think it's attaching. Right down underneath it here. It's not behaving. Oh, for goodness sakes. All right, let's do this. Oh, almost had it. Almost had it. There. Oh, damn it. Why do you have to be so difficult? Heavy landing gear 1, 2. What's 2 look like? Ah. Yeah, I still think we want 1 though. There we go. That's what I wanted. Alright, the problem with this though is that it's going to stick out part way, so I don't know if I can live with that or not. Yeah, I don't think I like that. If I could get it centered, it'd be okay, but okay, well, I guess we'll just go with straight blocks then. I mean, I don't know what else to do there. If I had the room, I would maybe put like a beveled block here, but then it's going to cover up the thrusters, and I don't want that to happen, so. Sometimes you just have to go with the most basic setup. Oh, we could do this though. How about this? Just to give it a little more pizzazz, how about we do this? We'll put this block in here, and we can put that block in there. Or do that, or we could, let's try something else here. I like that better. Gives a little more contour. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Okay, we'll go with that. You mean like cylinders, Dan? I tried cylinders for the hard points the other night, and they didn't quite really look right, because, you know, the rest of the ship is all angles and squares. So I'm thinking we probably would have the same issue, you know, if we tried cylinders here too. Because I was actually thinking about that too, but then I remembered it kind of looked weird, you know, the other night when we tried to do that. So okay, now that we got that all figured out, let's do the same thing on this side. I didn't use the symmetry plane because I wasn't sure how I wanted to do it. So we need to come in to the 4th block in from where the thruster vent is. So starting right here. And we go 4 blocks in. Okay, and then we go 4 squares down. To there. That's got to come out. That's got to come out. And then this block is goes there, and this one goes here, and then this one goes here. That's right, correct? Yeah, that's right. But it kind of looked different to me for a second there. And then the landing gear pops right there. See, that one didn't give me any hassle. Okay. Excellent. Let's get a couple in place on the front. I must have accidentally removed those and not noticed it. Or, well, if I did, how come they're not in my inventory? I don't know. Maybe they got blown up. I just didn't realize it. Okay, small vessel devices, and we want 2 of these for the front. Let's queue up a couple more running lights too. We'll do another stack of those. We've got 1 hour left. 1 hour left. I have a feeling like we're probably going to have to finish this up on multiplayer tonight. We'll see how much we can get done, though, in an hour. Okay, so we want these gears here. And we're going to have a problem. Flat blocks, so we're going to have to... How many blocks does that take up? 2? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Make this work. Let's pull these off. And then we're going to go back to... No. To make this look good, I'm going to have to do this. Okay. Well, wait a minute. Are we going to have a problem things not being level if we do that? Nothing's ever easy, you guys. Nothing is frickin' ever easy. Because they have to be, I want them to be level. Okay, maybe we can make this work, because I just thought of something. Let's pop this in here. What if, instead of doing that, what if we go with the slope? Just to kind of keep the, I think that does a better job of keeping the, you know, the angular look there in the front. And if we're going to do that, let's change these out too. So everything is symmetrical, consistent, that sort of thing. Now, can we take and put these on here, but use the shorty versions? How's that? I think that's what the doctor ordered. Because these are 2 blocks down, right? And these, following this plane, not counting the half-block armor, these are also 2 blocks down. So I think that's good. I think that's exactly what we needed to do. And that'll give the ship a little more stability because it's got a wider base to land on now. And I think it looks better too. It looks more like what you would expect. Okay. I want to put some running lights underneath here. Are we powered up? I don't think we are. I think I turned the power off on this. Now, the one thing about doing running lights, though, is that wherever we put a light, we are going to weaken that spot. Now, at the end of the day, if that's a big deal or not, I don't know. I don't know yet. And I'm not entirely sure I like this either, now that I'm looking at it. I was just... Hello, Mareski. Thank you for joining the stream tonight, and thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. I hope your Saturday is going well. And have you ever played Empyrion, Mareski? Mareski is a Minecraft player. And she's got a cute stream going on. If you guys get a chance, let's go ahead and give her a shout out. There you go. Click on that link when you guys get a moment and go check out her channel. Give her a follow, show her some love. And she's, like I said, she's a big Minecraft player. So, Mareski, this game is like a combination between Space Engineers and Minecraft and 7 Days to Die. So it has elements from all of those games in it, but then it's all, you know, it's a space survival game. But as you can see, I'm not in space. So you have the ability to not only, you know, do stuff in space, fly around, dogfights, build space stations, but you can also do all that stuff on a planet's surface. And as you can see, the planets are pretty beautiful, especially this one. And there's many planets that you can travel to. So, you know, if you like Minecraft, which I know you do, this game might appeal to you too. So check it out, and maybe it's something you might want to try at some point. I'm just doing some finishing touches on a ship that I have based off of the Cylon Raider. And we're doing some work on the underneath side of the ship, but this is kind of what it looks like from a bird's eye view. And we're just about ready to start painting it up and decorating. I'm just placing a couple more lights before we get there, so that's what we're about. Josie, how you doing, man? Good morning to you, sir, and welcome. Well, I guess it's afternoon, isn't it? I got up at 9 this morning, which, considering that I didn't go to sleep till, hell, I don't know, it was well after midnight. That's early. And I went and did some grocery shopping this morning and took care of a couple of IRL things. And then started the stream just a little bit after 10, but then we had some problems with some file corruption on my latest save. So we had to revert to an older save, and by the time I got done screwing with that, we were already, you know, after 11 o'clock. So I'm just running out of time today, as always. Okay, so anyways, back to the running lights thing. I think what we'll do, because the problem here is I can't just pop a running light down here because of, you know, because of the half blocks. It'll just kind of suspend in air there and it won't look right. Man, I can't hardly even see that. There we go. So, what we're going to do about that is maybe for this or here we could, I don't know. I don't know. If we come back to here. Also, by the way, I'm going to put the symmetry plane on for this because I don't want to do this twice. Okay, let's test it, make sure it's set correctly. Always a good idea to do that. Looks good. Okay, so let's see here. Maybe what we'll do is we'll put the running lights on the wings instead of on the fuselage. It's just a matter of where we want to start. How about if we put one... Man, we're gonna have the same problem, aren't we? Too many half blocks. So we'll have to find spots that we don't have half blocks in to make this work. So that means we're probably gonna have to come out even further on the wings here. But what about if we try that spot? Okay, so where did I do that at? How about right there? Now we want this light, we want these lights to be red because this is the Red Raider. Collapse all. There we go. Actually, let's group everything. Well, no, hold on. Before we do that, let's turn this to a red light. And intensity, let's bump that up to 3. Okay, and then we should have the same thing on this side. Oh, wait. How come that didn't place the light over here? It's probably because I only had one on my toolbar. So the way we will deal with that then is we'll just put a marker block here. And then on the other side, we put the light. That way we know where it actually goes. See how that works? Gotta love the symmetry plane in this game, you guys. It's so awesome. I don't think that's the same intensity, though. So now we gotta fix that. That needs to go up to 3. There we go. And now let's auto group everything. So these lights are all set. These are internal lights. And these will be the external lights. With the difference being that they have a little higher intensity. We won't really see how cool this is going to look, though, until nighttime. Now, do we want to come... I'm thinking we might want to put one in the center here. What do we have going on? How come? Oh. Okay, hold on. I gotta look at something here. Ah, okay. I never brought these plates all the way back. That's good though, because now we have a spot we can put a light back here. And probably I'm thinking we'll put it this way. And then we'll put the plates, finish out getting these plates placed. There. That should work. And we'll keep doing that. We'll keep going along the fuselage. I think we'll put them there too. So it looks like the coverage of that light goes out to maybe about there. So the next one should probably go about here-ish. Thinking. No, okay. Okay, how are we looking over here? All good? Just want to make sure everything's even Steven. And then we'll put one on the fuselage in this row of blocks right here. Okay. We'll take this over to the night side when I'm done, and we'll just see how it actually looks in terms of the lighting. And then we want another one on the fuselage right in this row and in this spot. So now I guess the question is that a good spacing for those? And I guess I need to adjust the intensity of those new lights as well. Wait a minute, what? Oh. Not sure how those turned blue. Huh? Wait a minute. Why is that? I'm confused. How come everything's ungrouped? Yeah. Clear it. Oh! I'm a noob. I was actually looking at the base. The base menu, not the ship menu. That doesn't look right. Okay. Let's set these back to the blue lights that they were at. I'm going, something's not right here. How funny is that, huh? You pulled an all-night stream, Josie? Holy crap, man. Finished at 9:30. Yeah, Dan is from the UK. Okay, moving right along here. I do think we need to adjust the intensity of those. Whoopsie. Okay, wait, old guy, for your jetpack to fully charge before you jump. Okay. Now these new lights should be down at the bottom here. And we want all of them to be intensity 3. So the game remembers the color that you last chose, but it doesn't apparently remember the intensity setting. That looks like a fairly even distribution of light, I think, based upon the spacing. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 blocks out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We'll move that back one as a marker so we can see where it goes on the other side as well. And now it's a blue light. We'll fix that. The game kind of has a weird way of deciding which light goes where. There's not any rhyme or reason to it that I know of. I'm sure there is, I just don't know what that rhyme or reason is. Yep, Dan's from the UK. I've got a few other friends from the UK too. I don't know if Siri is still in the chat at the moment, but she is. Also from UK. Okay, let's keep on going down. We'll take that off. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And let's also move in now. That looks like that's about the center of the wing. But we'll pop that off and we'll put the light there. I almost wonder if we should move these back a little bit. The idea being that we kind of follow the line of the wing. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of curves around this way. And we also need more lights too. Let's go cook up some more lights, and I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna change that around a little bit. Oh, we have more lights. Good. I still think we're gonna need more. Let's queue up another 20 or so of those. So, okay, Heartbeat, you can stop now. Thank you very much. So yeah, let's do that. Let's try and follow the contour of the wing a little better. I'm thinking maybe right here for that one. And we'll take this one back down. Okay. And then this one will come about more like here-ish. I'll worry about adjusting the intensity after I get them all set. No, that's not what I wanted to do. This needs to come over another block. Really hard to see the crosshair to take those back off. Well, yeah, that's okay, because it's going to start to curve back around this way now. And then, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then move it to the middle of the wing about right there. Yeah, that looks good. And, yeah, because it's kind of, you know, following the curve of the wing like that. I think I like that. All right, we'll go get the remaining lights. Almost time to paint. Getting close, getting close. Of course, we're going to probably want to put these on top too. We'll make some more lights. This is going to look cool, you guys. This is going to look pretty cool, if you don't mind my saying so. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So right about here. And then I think we're going to go ahead and put one on the tip, even if it's not quite 13 blocks. Actually, maybe it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Well, that one... I don't know. Probably should keep it 13. So it's even, you know, the light's evenly distributed all the way down. So let's recount that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it should go right about there. And take that one back off. Or we could leave those there. Well, I'll tell you what, we're not going to really know until we look at it at nighttime, so let's pull that back down. Looks like I smashed my lights into the hillside there when we were testing it. Let's wait for the jetpack to get recharged. Okay, I think we're good there. I don't think we'll get the full effect of this either until we actually paint it. And I'm also thinking we need to come back to the back with a light too. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's try it with 2 on the end. We'll just see. We'll see how that works. Okay. Now we want to do more or less the same thing on the top. And the way that we're going to do this, well, no, that's not going to work. Never mind. I was going to change the symmetry plane to go on the horizontal plane, but that's not going to work because it's not the same exact shape on all sides. So we're just going to have to do the lights on top tell you what, too. I'm very much a visual person. I have to see it. You know what I mean? But let's grab these lights and let's head over to the dark side. The dark side. We're heading over to the dark side. We'll take this off for now. Turn all that on. The Red Raider. It's already got a little bit of a red aura to it now, but we won't get the full effect until we see it at nighttime. Go that way. Okay, I already see a problem. Those lights, the lights down by the railguns are going to have to be adjusted because they're kind of messing with our red aura, you know? And I think the answer to that is going to be to change them to red floodlights. Let's land on the beach here. Actually, I could probably do that right from the cockpit now that I think about it. I believe it's these. Ah, shit. It won't let me change the color of these. What if we just turn them off then? Oh wow, that looks cool. Check that out. I like it. And I'm glad we went with follow the contour of the wings too. I think that was the right call. Let's see. Let me see if we can zoom out a little more. We have to change the intensity. Oh, that is cool, man. I love that. It looks like I forgot one on the fuselage too. So we need to put that one in place, and then we need to up the intensity of all the other ones. Let's do that right now. So I'm just going to have to go down through all of these. The only problem, though, is I don't know which ones of these are in the cabin. I'll have to figure that out later, I guess. We'll have to go through each one and adjust it, though. I don't think it'll let us do it on the group, will it? No, unfortunately not. That's too bad. I would have saved a little bit of time. It's okay, though. You like that cookie? Looks pretty good, doesn't it? All right, Mareski. We'll see you when you get back. It does look cool, doesn't it, Dan? It's awesome. That was completely organic too. I didn't really have any specific plan on how I was going to set those lights, so it just kind of happened. And that's always the fun thing about doing, you know, anything creative, whether it's building a ship in Empyrion, writing a book, composing a song, you know, when you're doing stuff like that, sometimes it just kind of takes on a life of its own and goes places that you hadn't planned on, but turns out to be really cool because, again, it's just an organic kind of thing. What happened to the range? Wait a minute. How did the range just get adjusted on all of those? Did you guys see that? The range just changed on every single light. What the hell, game? That one didn't change. How come all the rest of them changed? Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm confused. Okay, well, we'll set him back to 10. I mean, I don't know why that changed. How's our fuel? Okay, we're good. Am I just having an old guy moment here, or weren't those all 10 meters before? And then it looked like they all just popped over to 5 meters. This is an early access game, so stuff like that can happen sometimes. Almost there. Paint, 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 paint! Almost, man. Gotta get lights on the top, too, and then we'll paint. Okay. That looks cool. And it, you know, and it kind of blends well with the purplish hue of the thrusters, too. That looks really good. Okay, so yeah, we've got to get one more light up here on the fuselage. I missed that, and then we got to put lights on the top. So let's see if we can find a somewhat flat-ish place to land. I'm thinking too, we could. Well, let's take care of this first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Come on. We might also want to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 4, 5, 6. Maybe we'll go 6 blocks out here. Oh, we got thrusters there. Okay, that's not gonna work. All right, well, I guess we'll just leave it the way it is. I was gonna try and put some more on this wider area too, but not if we have to sacrifice the plating for the thrusters. Oh, we still have more damage too. Couldn't see it in the daytime. So we have to fix that. I suppose let's do that first then. Yeah, those dimples didn't quite show up in the light. Let's see, we've got a couple spots here. Thanks, Marusky. Yeah, it does look neat at night, doesn't it? I'm very pleased with how it's turning out. Was there a spot over here too? Yeah, right here. Oh wait, yeah, okay, here we go. You have to get it just at the right angle to see those little dimples there. Of course, we wouldn't have to worry about this if we had a repair bay. We will on the multiplayer server. Lots of damage up here. We must have gotten hit by a rocket, a splash damage or something. I'll set it down on the repair bay on the multiplayer server before I upload it to the workshop. Just to make sure it's completely, you know, repaired and good to go. You know, Marusky, if you like this game, you like what you see and you want to actually give it a try, we have, and this goes true for anybody in chat, we have room on the multiplayer server, and you guys would all be welcome to come and play with us. We're going to do a stream this evening, Mountain Time, on the multiplayer server. So if you're around and you want to check that out, stop by and let me know if you want to actually play with us. Okay, now let's get lights along the top. This is going to be a little tricky if we want to get this even Steven. Well, actually, no, it shouldn't be. We just got to figure out where the first one is, and then we can just count 13 blocks down like we've been doing before. It's very red underneath the ship. Red Raider. Okay. So how are we going to do this? I think what I'm going to do is we'll put some temporary blocks in place. These won't stay here forever. So that light starts 1, 2, 3. This is 3 blocks out. 1. Right? Yeah, okay. So that's 3 blocks. Go 4 blocks here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I did that right, the first top light should go right on the end of that block there. Let's double check it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks this way. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks this way, putting the first light on this block here. Which unfortunately happens to be a half block. I don't know if I'm going to like that. I've had no end of trouble, you guys, with these damn half blocks in this build. They are such a pain in the ass. The question is, do we want holes in the top of the fuselage to put those lights in or not? I'm not sure if I do. Because the other option is to put them like that, but then, then they're floating in the air, and that doesn't look right either. Okay, let me think about this. There's got to be a solution here. We just got to figure out what it is. Well, we know where we need to start, so this can come back off now. More damage. Okay, how are we going to handle this? That's not going to fly. And even if we, even if we did this, I can't put a vent over it because it's still going to float. See? Tat says not to put any on, put so many on top, only on the wings. Dan says only on the wings. You guys might be right about that. Wasn't what I had in mind, though, but you might be right about that. Because really the only other option is, that we put full blocks up here, but then we're going to kind of mess with the the contour of our fuselage. Let me look at something here. Trying to see what the options are. Cylinder end. Whoops, sorry. What would happen? Well, you know what though? This is a half block too. Isn't it? It sure is. Okay. Okay, that's not gonna work. Yeah, I think you guys are right. I don't think there's a good solution here. What do you guys think about that? If we go down all the way along the top with that setup, think it's going to look terrible, or do you think it's worth trying? I think it's worth trying, and if we don't like it, we'll take it back down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ah, shit, I just lost my count again. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13. Okay, let's just put the lights down. We'll see what it looks like. This might look like total cheese, and if it does, then, you know, let's not do it. But I wanted to try it. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Opinions? Boreski thinks it's a good idea. What do you think, Dan? Look like one it back, but not all the way down. Honestly, I don't know what to think. I don't think I hate it, but I'm not sure that I like it either. Dan says no. Brusky's not sure. Tat says it changes the shape a lot and doesn't look good. Cookie says no. All right. All right. I'm not going to argue with you guys on that. I just wanted to give it a try though, and, you know, see what it might look like. I guess I just have a half block in there. Okay, well, it was worth a try. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do what you guys suggested first. And we're not going to put them along the fuselage. We will put them on the wings instead. And, you know, one thing we do have to our advantage is we already have some glow happening, you know, just because we have lights already inside the fuselage. See, so if I turn my light off, we still have the glow there anyway, even though the lights themselves are not in place. I saw some more damage too while I was over here. Let's figure out where that was at. It's all about the lighting, you know. Where was that? I can't see it now because the lights changed. All right, well, maybe we'll come across it later. Right here, maybe? Yeah. Okay, so where are we gonna put these lights now? I think if we go back home, we'll be back at nighttime, so let's do that so we can park on the dock. Head this way. Come on, old guy, get control of the ship. Sometimes flying with a mouse and a keyboard's a little counterintuitive. I think we've got pretty decent lighting in the front there. And the lights that I turned off that are next to the railguns, I think I'm going to take those off altogether. Just because they kind of ruin our red lighting aura. Have to do a little barrel roll. And let's do a loop-de-loop too, because why not, right? Level out, level out. Okay, looks like there's a little damage on the port side wings up in front, and another spot or two maybe towards the rear. I'm not gonna be able to tell looking down that way. See if we can get these up on our blocks again. Yep. I don't think we're sitting flat. What the hell? All right, let's move that over. There we go. Okay, so let's see. We saw a couple spots over here on the port side. Right there, I think it was. And then one way up here towards the front. There it is. Excellent. Okay. Lights on the top. Let's get this guy back in place. Make sure everything's even. Looks good. All right, gang, how are we going to do this? Can't put him in the middle. So, I'm thinking maybe one right about here-ish. Whoops. Let's move that back a block. Oh, we got half blocks. Figures. Okay. Then I think what we'll do is... what if we do the same idea that I had up on the fuselage, but we do it down here? We could probably get away with it more down here. What do you think? I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. We want to put one on the back here too. Maybe here. What do you think, guys? That's all right? Hot dogging? Okay, I'm thinking maybe... I'm gonna do this a little more fly by the seat of my pants here. But what if we... right about here-ish... we put one in there too. Oh, that's a normal block. Okay, so we can just set it... we can just set it right down. Okay, and then where does the bottom light start? Down here. Okay, so it starts right here on this block. Or this row, rather. What if we did... what if we did, like, 2 rows of lights? So something like... oh wow, that even looks... that kind of looks cool too, actually, now that I look at it. It might be a bit much, though. Might be a bit much. Trying to think if I like that or not. Thank you, Moruski. I agree. We are going to paint it, though. I just wanted to get the lights sorted out first before we start with the painting. But here's the problem, guys. I am supposed to be on Series 7 Days to Die server right now. We ran out of time. Those are 5 blocks over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. It's 6 blocks over. I thought that was maybe off. So the idea was that I would run a double row of lights all the way along the wings on the top. I'm just wondering though if they should be closer together or if that's the right spacing for them. We've got 5 blocks there. If we did that, I would probably do it this way. Yeah, I think I like that better. Having them closer together like that. So these would go like that. In a future version of this ship, because I'll probably continue making tweaks to it and stuff, I might actually put some more contour on the wings too. Instead of just have them flat all the way down. Okay, so let's see. Our next row is here. So it's this one here. Come on, you squirrely drone. Quit twisting around. We'll finish this out first before I'm just going to be late to the party. Racing Freak, thank you, sir, for the follow, and I love that name. That's awesome. I take it you like racing games. I played Gran Turismo 1, Gran Turismo 2, Gran Turismo 3, and Gran Turismo 4. Like there was no tomorrow. I just love the hell out of those games. On the PlayStation, of course. And the only racing game on PC that I've sort of gotten into is Grid, and original Grid too, by the way, not the newer one. Yeah, Gran Turismo was such a fun game. But then when 5 came out, I got 5 and I started playing, and it just, I don't know, it seemed like just more of the same, and I just kind of lost interest in it, and then I haven't played it, since then. So. An hour to go. Wait a minute. It's 2 o'clock for me, though. I thought we started at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. Did we push the time back? Are you guys in UK? Are you guys not on daylight savings time there? The grind gets old. Yeah, it does. It does, and that's just it. You know, I started playing 5, and it's like I was really excited for it to come out. I even played prologue, you know, a little bit. I think I played prologue. Yeah, and I don't know. I just could not get into it. But I had some amazing fun with Gran Turismo. Well, just the series in general. I still remember when Gran Turismo 4 came out on PS3. And the opening scene of the game was to Van Halen's song Panama, and it was just, yeah, man, it was so funny. I love that. I had a lot of fun with that. Rock on, dude, rock on, you know. I feel we need some lights over here. I'm not sure how, where, or why though. Well, I know why, because we need to get the. If we do put a light over here, so it is only 8 there. When we change our clocks in the US in the springtime, we move them forward an hour. So now that means that, I guess that makes sense. If you guys didn't move your clocks and I moved mine, no, that means I should be an hour even later, though. I don't know. I'm confused. But you guys are saying it's only 8 o'clock there, so I have an hour? That's good to know. All right, what if we pop a light there? What if we pop a light here too? You'll be back? Okay, sounds good, man. I have a question for you guys. What would you think? I don't know if I want to try this because it's going to be a relatively, you know, a lot of work to do it. What do you think it would look like if we did this little thing here also on the wings? Just to give the wings, you know, some more contour. Or should I not mess with it? Should I just leave it the way it is and get started painting? Opinions? Thoughts? Do we like the lights? Are the lights good? One thing that I'm thinking is, you know, because I doubled up on the lights in the front, I'm wondering if I should do the same thing back here so everything's consistent, you know? Let's, well, if we're going to do that, I'll probably have enough to do that. Not sure how it'll look, Maruski? Okay. Too many lights start looking like a Christmas tree. Yeah, it could. You're right about that. Okay, well then I'll tell you what. I am just trying to visualize, you know. I think let's keep it the way it is. Let's go with this. Again, you know, we can always change it later if we want to. And let's get started painting. Looks pretty good though. All right, I would like to paint in the daytime. The sun is rising, so it should be daytime here in about a minute or so, maybe 2. So I'm going to take a break in real life for about a minute or 2. And when I come back, it should be light enough for us to get started with the paint. Looks like I'm going to need some food, so let's just chow down on this right now. Okay. Alright guys, so I will be back in about 2 to 3 minutes. We need to wait until we have full daylight anyhow. And then we'll resume with the painting. Okay, so I'll see you in just a bit here. Okay, we're back. Don, welcome to the stream, bud. How you doing today? You feel like I should make it the way I want to, no matter how long it takes, and then paint it. Well said, my friend, well said. Cat says he thinks there's too many lights on top. I'll tell you what, Tat, I don't completely disagree with that. But what I want to do is I want to get it painted and get all the textures and stuff in place first before we, make that determination. Because right now, I mean, everything's still all just the default, gray, silverish color. So we're not really going to know how it's going to ultimately look until we get it painted. So let's leave it the way it is for now in that respect, and then we'll reassess when that time comes. All right. So the next thing that we need to decide, let's get our paint tool. I think what I want to do is let's go this over here. All right. I kind of had it in my head that we would use this texture. See, we're not on whole block. We want to make sure we're on small here. Actually, you know what else too? While I'm thinking about it. Okay, so we are going to save this as Red Raider. We'll just call it version 1. Okay, so I don't know. That's damaged. Who did that? I don't know how this is going to look, you guys. Let's try it, and then we'll change it up later if we don't like it. Can't even really see it from up above anyway. Oh, hey. What you doing, man? Come here. Come here. Introduce you guys to my buddy. Oh. Look, hey. Look up here. Look up here. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Hello, everybody. This is Fiddlesticks. Oh, yeah, you're a fuzzy cat, aren't you? Yes, you are. All right, you can go away. Fiddlesticks is, or I guess was, my daughter's cat. And we got him when he was a kitten, so he lived here in the house for, I don't know, 7-8 years, I think. And then my daughter got married and moved out and took Fiddle with him, or with her. And then over the last few years, she just really developed some pretty bad allergies to him, unfortunately. And so she asked us if we would take him back. And of course, we were delighted to do that because Fiddle's an awesome cat, and so now he's back living with us again. Oh yeah, he's a good cat. Well, good's a relative term. He can actually be a little peckerhead sometimes, but he's a neat cat though. He's what they call a snowshoe cat, and so he sort of has a little bit of a Siamese pattern to him, without the Siamese shape to his head and eyes, you know. So he's a good guy, aren't you, bud? Except for when you're being ornery, which is almost all the time. Okay. Tad, I am going to add more railguns, but I don't have, I think it's Zascosium alloy that I need to make those, and I have none of that. So we're going to have to wait until we can get to some of the other planets before we get that. All right, I don't know about this. Not sure. Let's keep it there for now. But I might not keep that. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Let's get rid of these lights too, because we're not using them. So, what's in my head right now is that red is the base color, and we trim it out with black and different shades of red. The other option is to have black be the base color, or maybe even a dark gray, and trim it out in red. So let's play around with. We basically have these shades of red, and I'm not going to use that one because that's a pink. So we got a bright red, a darker red, and then almost more of a maroon kind of red. And let's just look at a couple of those next to each other. This dark red here has a little bit more of a sheen to it, which I like. And then this is like almost really too red, I think. So I'm in favor of this red here. I don't think I like this red at all. We could maybe use that for some trim, but not for the base. You like the cat, Moreski? Yeah. he's a cute little guy. Fiddlesticks. We named him Fiddlesticks. And he lives up to his name sometimes, too. Maybe, Moff J. And by the way, welcome to the stream, Moff J. And Dawn, well, I didn't know if I told you welcome earlier or not, but I appreciate you coming and hanging out too, my friend. Always good to have you here. Siri likes the first one. Which was the first one? This one? The dark one? I like the dark one. That's what I'm leaning towards. Moreski likes the dark one. Moff likes the dark one. Siri, okay, let's go with that. I agree. I agree with that. Now, I think then the way to do this is let's make the flat of the wings this color, and then we might put trim up on these parts and maybe even on the fuselage. So if we do this now, what I want to do is I want to go a medium area, and we'll just kind of come along this way. This is going to be really cool because You know, we've been looking at this ship for a long time with no color. So this is now we're adding color to it. Let's just hit the whole thing and then we'll trim it out. I still don't know about that pattern yet. Okay, let's hit the small spots. Let's hold off on that yet. All right, and we'll hit these over here. The one thing I don't like about the hardened steel blocks is, you know, the seams, because it gives you, gives you this square grid pattern. Okay, let's hit this part over here. Like we missed a spot up here. But we're making this up as we go, as usual. I don't have anything real specific in mind. We're just gonna play with it and see what looks good. I guess we'll do this part too. And we want this to come back here. Okay. Now I'm thinking that we probably should do at least this for now. And we'll do this part. And this part. Are you serious, Moff J? Oh yeah, dude, use the drone, man. Drone is so useful. I probably use the drone more than I use my own body, character, whatever. Yeah, you want to use the drone. Very useful, man. Oh, no problem, Don. Lurk away, man, lurk away. To cut down on all the lights, you can use some of the textures that produce light when you color the block. Yeah, well, that's what I did here. I'm not sure I like this though. It's just pattern's a little weird, I think, for what we're trying to do. All right, so that takes care of the surface of the wings, at least on the top. Do we want to do the same thing on the bottom now? Or do we want something different on the bottom? What if we did a gray? Nah, I don't think I like that. What if we do black on the bottom? Whoops. A texture to get rid of the block outlines. Oh, yeah, right. Right, we could do that, huh? Which textures here use light patterns besides these two? Is it any of the ones that have like the little white, like all of these? What would we expect to see on a spaceship for a pattern? Don't like that. Okay, there is that pattern. Let's just play with a couple of these. So that's possible. It's a possibility. I should have done this first, huh? Before I started painting. So we could do that. What else is there? That just makes it all flat. I don't like that one. That makes it look the same. That looks weird. I don't like that. That's kind of the same as this, only a little... has a little bit more of a weathered look to it. Oh, what about this? No, I don't like that at all. How about that? Nope, 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 nope. That's kind of cool. I don't know, though. I don't know if I would like the whole ship looking like that. Okay, I don't think any of these are going to work. What's this look like? No, that's weird. What if... Okay, what if we did that and then we painted it red? No, that's not what I want. I want this. I don't think so. So far, I'm liking this the best. Okay, let's try a couple more. Let's go back to textures for a minute here. We have another page. None of that's going to work. What's this look like? That's kind of neat. Has a little more character than this does, but it's also a little more weathered looking, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I think between this one and this one, I think I'm leaning more towards this one here. Probably not that. What's this look like? Oh, galvanized. Nope. No, I don't think I like that. Not that. Probably not that. Okay. So I'm, after trying all those out, I think, as just kind of the overall texture for the ship, I either like this one or this one. Let's call this smooth, and we'll call this rough. Type in chat of those two you guys like. For this is for just the general overall texture of the ship. Okay, you like smooth better, or do you like rough better? Let me see what you guys think. Don, the 4 on the bottom row and a few of the others, pretty much when you see white splotches on the pattern, it's a light. Okay, yeah, I kind of figured that out after I asked you that question. Morusky likes smooth. Chris Mall, welcome to the stream, Chris Mall. And Chris says he likes rough. Cookie says paint it black before you can decide. Tat says smooth. Dan says rough. You guys are killing me. All right, yeah, let's try it black and see what it looks like. Okay, so that's what smooth looks like black. And this is what rough looks like black. What do you guys think? Anybody change their mind after we painted it? Let's see what it looks like on the red. Oh hell, I don't remember which one it was now. I think it was this one, wasn't it? Okay, note to self. Set texture before painting. Next time we do this. Where was that other one? No, it wasn't that one. I don't think it was that one. It's this one, okay. So what we'll do is we'll do the smooth right here. Okay. We'll do the smooth here, and then we'll do the rougher one. No, that's the weathered look. I think the rough one was this one. Yeah. Okay, and then let's paint that red again. You guys can see what it looks like painted. We're losing our light here. Let's see. I think I just made it dark, didn't I? Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's what smooth looks like when it's painted red, and that's what rough looks like when it's painted red. And then the black versions, that's what smooth looks like when it's black, and that's what rough looks like when it's black. Okay. You always like it rough? Okay. That's... I was going to say that's good to know, but maybe that's not good to know. Don says you still like it rough because you always like it rough. But maybe try the plain blue one on the bottom row of page 2 and color it. Rusky says smooth, Cookie says smooth, Tat says smooth, Chris says rough. All right, Dawn, you said... Let's go back to here. Try the plain blue one on the bottom row of page 2 and color it. This one here? Well, I can tell you already I don't like that, because it's just plain Jane. Yeah, no. I mean, you know, it's always worth a try, but I'm not digging that at all. Really? Did I do the right one? Is this the one you guys were talking about? Because I don't like that. Sorry. I just colored it. It's colored. And it even looks more pink than red anyway. Which Ocon would give me no end of grief about if I left it that way. See him the stream? He was earlier. I don't see him now. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Moreski says, no, not that color. Moff says too smooth. Yes, that's the one. Okay, Don. I love you, man. I really do, but I don't agree with you on that. Sorry. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think after looking at both of these, here's what I think. I think that what I think is I like the smooth for red better than black. But I kind of like the rough better in black than red. But I don't feel strongly about that. I feel more strongly about liking this better than this in the red. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go with smooth. So the smoothies win. So I'm kind of leaning towards that too. And so let's finish the top out in the smooth pattern. And then I'll see if I want to do the underneath side with the rough pattern. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Decision has been made. Let's go back to our texture tool now. And we want, now I gotta remember where it is again. Wait a second. It's on this page. Okay. And I think it was that one. Okay, so let's redo this. We're gonna do the whole thing this way. Did I leave my thrusters running? Nope, that must be the generators making all that noise. Okay. Damn, son. A little lag there. I'm not really, I don't think I'm happy with this pattern that we originally put on there. We're going to take that back off. Just, it's too, I don't know, it's too busy, I guess. Okay, so we have everything on the top done. Let's come back around this way too. Let's finish this. All right, I like that. That does look much better. That does look much better. Okay, now the question is, do we want to go with the black and the rough on the underneath side? Or do we just want to keep it the same pattern here? I'll tell you what, let's try it. Let's try the rough one. Which I think is this one, right? That is the right one, correct, guys? I think so. Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, it is about that time, isn't it? Meth, that's an interesting suggestion. But I want this ship to look like it's just fresh out of the factory. Brand new. Which means I probably shouldn't be using this texture underneath, but I like the way you're thinking there, but I don't think that's kind of what we're after with this particular ship. Let's just go along and hit all this under here. And I am gonna have to hop over to the other game here in a couple minutes. I kind of like that, actually, you know. Not gonna lie, I kind of like that. Oh, I guess I didn't finish the tops of the wings. I know I'm going to have to fine-tune a couple spots, but I'm just trying to get the bulk of it done here. Okay. I think that pretty much hits everything down below. Got a couple spots there to do. Okay, let's go back to this one and fix all this up. Okay, and then let's go back to this and get the red back in place. Uh-oh, we spilled paint on the floor. A little lag there. I like that. I like that. I think that looks good. I think it looks good, man. Red Raider. That's what she's going to be called. Okay, let's switch back to small block. Not sure yet what we're going to use for the upper part, so we'll figure that out later. Okay. Just a couple more spots over here. Whoops. Stupid drone. Got a couple spots on the wing tips there we got to deal with. Oh, we missed that too. How'd that happen? Peter must have gotten confused or something. Okay, good. Do we have damage down here? Maybe not. Alright guys, I am late for my 7 Days to Die stream. So what's going to happen is tonight, probably sometime around 7 p.m. Mountain Time, I'm going to spawn this ship in to our multiplayer server. And I'm going to keep working on it on the multiplayer server. Because what I would like to do by the end of the evening, what I would like to do is put this up on the workshop. And then any of you who want to can download it and play with it. And on the multiplayer server, I'm going to have call this version 1.1. On the multiplayer server, I'm going to have all the high-level resources that I need to finish the ship out all the way. Like, for example, to put the plasma cannons, get all the railguns on it, and that sort of thing. Okay? So, we'll do that in multiplayer tonight, around 7 p.m. Mountain Time. We'll finish this out. What I would like to do is, you know, hopefully we can finish it in an hour, 1 to 2 more hours, and then we can spend the rest of the evening just having fun with it. Flying around, blowing stuff up, shooting Black Widow, that sort of thing. In the ship, and then, like I said, when we're done, I will go ahead and upload it to the workshop, and then you guys can download it and have fun with it, okay? But I've got to go over to the other stream. If you guys want to hang out and watch me and several of my friends play the Starvation mod on 7 Days to Die, hang around, and I will be starting that up probably in about 10 minutes from now. I'm going to grab something real quick to eat before I join them. And so I'll see you back here in about 10 minutes if you would like to join us. If you have other things to do today or want to go somewhere else, thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. It was great having you guys here. And remember, again, 7 p.m. tonight on the multiplayer server, we will pick up where we left off and keep working on this thing and get her all done. Okay? So let's see. Do I miss anything in chat? Da-da-da-da. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. Again, thanks for joining, guys. I really appreciate it. Mareski, it was a pleasure to have you on the chat today. Guys, I did this earlier. Let me relink Mareski's channel. You guys, if you get a chance, go check her out. Give her a follow. She's a Minecraft streamer. Really nice lady. And a pleasure to watch. So go give her some love, too, if you would. And I will see you guys hopefully in about 10-15 minutes for 7 Days to Die, or if not, at 7 o'clock tonight for more of Empyrion and finishing out the ship. Take it easy, guys, and talk to you soon. Thanks, Mareski. Yeah, I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Dan, you picked up my sleeping bag? Damn it. That's all right, man. We'll figure it out. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Stop the stream now.